Good morning, friends. Okay, so today we have a fun video. Let's just get into it. So, I had a friend send me this video on Instagram.
Adding to my series of unique stores in Austin, this is the State Surplus store in East Austin. They sell thousands of items collected from Texas airports. From lost and surrendered luggage to items confiscated by TSA.
And so I thought, you know what? Let's go check it out. Like, if you've been following me, you know I love a good thrift. I love a good deal. I love finding unique stores around town. And this store was interesting because when I Google mapped it, it was like really close to me, a lot closer than I thought it would be. And I've actually driven past this store. Like, I drive past it almost every single day. So let's go check it out. All right, that door is locked. Off, 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 off. We're good. Let's go to the Texas Surplus store. Hi. Okay, so I just got to the State Surplus store. It's funny because I drive past this like almost every day and I had no idea. But let me know if there's anything you want to see. I've been curious about going to a place like this because I had a phase where I was watching a bunch of YouTube videos on purchasing unclaimed baggage, and this kind of is that. So yeah, let me know if there's anything you want me to check out. And I'm curious about these like old cop cars. I'm looking at one right now. It says like stripped, bulletproof. I didn't realize like this is where you buy them. Can you see that? I'll get it better footage. Oof. But yeah, let's go. Okay, so here we are. Here are some of those vehicles that I was curious about. The old like cop cars. Stripped, bulletproof. It'd be so funny to drive one of these. I feel like people on the road, like when I see one of these, a part of me thinks it is a cop car, you know, and I kind of drive a little differently. I found this meme and I was like, that's spot on. Ford Explorer Sport, scaring the shit out of people since 2012. Okay, $5,800, 158,000 miles. 12,300, 165,000 miles. Yeah, they've got a fair amount. Stripped, bulletproof. 7,400 for that one at 170,000 miles. 12 grand, 156,000 miles. Okay. So I have a story about these vehicles. About like a week after I went to the surplus store, I had posted a lot of this content on my Instagram story, and a friend of mine saw it and he contacted me and told me that his family ended up purchasing one of these bulletproof vehicles. I guess like in the south of Texas, near the border of Mexico, there is a lot of gun violence. What I meant to say is the gun violence is near the border, but on the Mexico side, not the US side. And so a vehicle like this is perfect for someone that, you know, lives in an area where there's gun violence. That really, like, I feel ignorant that had never crossed my mind. I was kind of like, who would want a bulletproof car? But makes perfect sense. Now let's go into the store. First, I saw this Stanley for $15. High price, no? Let's see if we can find a comp online. Okay, so I found the exact cup. It looks like it's $30. This one is sold out. I think it's the 20 ounce. And a 20% off coupon did pop up, so that would make it like $24. So I personally would rather just pay $24 and get a brand new one over paying $15 for someone's where we have no idea where that thing has been. Let me know in the comments, what would you choose? Okay, moving on to another area of the store. This could be a good area where you can get like kitchen knives, nail clippers, corkscrews, scissors. There were individual hammers, there were drill bits, straight razors. Like, if you just need one of these items or like two and you don't want to buy a full pack on Amazon, I think this is a good place to get them. You know, they're priced like from 10 cents to $2. A lot of utility knives. I did have a friend message me saying that this is his place for utility knives. Moving into the ginormous warehouse. Okay, a lot of big furniture. No putting holds on anything. It's $30, $30, 25. Okay. I mean, so far all the things in the entryway, like, I guess maybe there's something to use that stuff for, but in here seems like the better stuff. $20. So a lot of desks, 40, and tables. I'm curious about the art on the walls. Treadmill. Okay, so here, I mean, for $9 a chair, like, that is a great price. They're not the prettiest, but if you're in the mood for a reupholstery project, then yeah, I think a $9 chair and having this many options is quite good. And also, if you have like an office or just need a cheap way to furnish a large space, then this place seems pretty good. $25 per chair. $75 for this big thing. It says it's wood. From Teacher Retirement Systems. Okay, so a lot of old classroom things. $50. I would take these for the frames if needed. If you need a large frame, $40 is a good price. Wait, that's a lie. I get a lot of these frames in my house for like $2 to $10. But if you're desperate for a frame and you need a high quality one, then I think 40 is maybe okay. But keep in mind that this is priced at 40, I think also for the artwork that's in it. So maybe don't buy a frame here. But I would say if you're trying to furnish a large space like an office or a classroom, then this is a good place to come, because basically it's a bunch of things from different Texas state offices or schools, or yeah, Texas spaces that they're no longer using at a low price, mixed in with other random assortment of things. Okay, that's kind of cute if you need an awning. And bookshelves. There were also things that I thought were extremely overpriced, like 25 per chair. Ignore my messy table, but these are the chairs I got at Goodwill, which kind of look similar, for $5 per chair. I got this chair, which also is a bit similar, for free on the curb. That's what we call a curb chair. Here you get a better idea of the layout. That's the entrance area and that's the warehouse. Okay, for this last piece, we're gonna take a look at the clothes and shoes. I'm assuming that a lot of this is stuff that came from lost airport luggage. Let's go. Okay, so here's a North Face jacket for $35. I found people selling it online from anywhere between $20 to $85. Plus, you need to add shipping on top of this. And then this is cute. This Tommy Hilfiger for 30. I found it online ranging from $32 on Poshmark to $100 on Poshmark, but not sure why this says not for sale, but doesn't seem to be sold. Yeah, so just to give y'all an idea of like what they have and the prices, a new Adidas shirt for $10. Here we have some nice toddler Ugg boots for $35. I found this pair that sold for $25 on Poshmark. It does have some stains. And then the full price new is $65. Let's put those back. Okay, $50 for these Nikes. Is that not crazy work? I did find some comparables for $109 on The Closet Inc. But $50 for those? I'm like, no, sister. A lot of people walked into the store and they were thrilled about those little blenders. But again, I'm like, how much is that on Amazon? Okay, well, to be fair, I went online and I found it on QVC for $20. But if you look up here, enjoy 20 off your first order of 40 or more. So let's just pretend if you got 2 of these, I know we're a bit short, but you could get 2 for $20, which would be $10 each. So, okay. I guess that does make those a pretty good price for $5. And that is it, folks. Let me know your thoughts on the surplus store. Is this the type of store that you would go to? Do you go to a store like this in your area? And yeah, I will be back soon. Much love to you all. It's getting cold. I'm gonna take a shower, take a nap, and then get to work. Love y'all. Like, comment, subscribe, ring the notification bell, and I will be back soon. Bye. Stripped, bulletproof.